Hi there. So everybody on the internet seems to be doing unpopular opinions, tags, and so I thought, why not join in? I don't know if anybody's going to actually watch mine, but I'll do it anyway. So the first one I'm going to do is the unpopular opinions book tag. I do like to read a lot, although as an adult I probably don't read as much as I used to, but I do like to when I have the time. So I'll just get right into it. The first question is a popular book or series that you didn't like. Excuse me. The book that I can think that I've read most recently that I didn't really think was that great as much as everybody else did was The Help by Catherine Stockett. It was okay, but I don't know. It was a little weird how she, as a Southern white woman, was trying to write Southern black dialect, and she didn't do that with the Southern white people. I have Southern relatives and I know how they talk. She didn't seem to really do that with the white people. She just wrote regular English. So I was just like, I don't know, that just seemed a little uncomfortable for me. And I mean, the story was okay, but I didn't think it was anything that really deserved all the attention that it got. I don't know, that's just me. The second one is a popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love. I don't know that everybody hates it, but I never hear anybody else talk about it. And that's basically just the books, not really a series, but by the author Philippa Gregory. She writes a lot of historical fiction about the War of the Roses, the Tudors, and all those people that surrounded that scene in the courtly life back in those days. I've been reading most of them, and I like that one pretty well, but like I said, I don't really hear anybody else talk about it. Number three, a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you don't like. I don't really read a lot of romance novels and or things where romance is the main focus. So that I really don't have an answer for that one. I haven't really been upset with any of the pairings that I've seen, I don't think, in books that I can think of recently. Sorry. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion that I don't read a lot of that kind of stuff. Number four, a popular book genre that you hardly reach for. Well, I guess I could say romance. What I had put was science fiction or fantasy. I really don't read very much of that at all. Number five, a popular or beloved character that you did not like. I haven't read the 50 Shades books, but I have read excerpts from them, I guess, that I've seen online, and I'm not a fan of Christian Grey. He seems like an abusive person to me, controlling and manipulative, and I don't really even enjoy reading about people like that, so I'm not a fan. Number six, a popular author that you can't seem to get into. I'm going to say J.K., is it Rowling or Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter books. I have never read a Harry Potter book, and for that matter, I've never seen a Harry Potter movie, and I don't care. It's, again, it's kind of fantasy, and I don't know. I mean, I have read some fantasy, but I don't really feel like, I don't know, I don't look forward to reading those. I don't feel like I've missed anything by not reading or seeing the movies. I know plenty of adults who have gotten into it, but I just never have. Number seven, a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. Vampires, I guess, I don't know how popular it is anymore, but that whole Twilight and all that stuff that was going on for a while. It's like, okay, we're done. I'm done with vampires. You know, give it a rest, whatever. Number eight, a popular series that you have no interest in reading. I know I mentioned Harry Potter already. I would say the other one is the 50 Shades of Grey, or the 50 Shades series. It's just not my thing at all. It's kind of romance, it's kind of like dysfunctional, possibly abusive romance, and I don't know. I don't really want to read that as sort of like, relationship goals, whatever. Not for me, so sorry. And then number nine, the saying goes, the book is always better than the movie. But what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer more than the book? I have to say, having seen the movie, seen the musical twice, and read the book, that I like the musical version of Les Miserables by Victor Hugo more than I like the book. And I like the movie too. I don't hate the movie. It wasn't as good as the stage version of the musical. Maybe we need to put out a musical theater versus movies unpopular opinions tag, but it didn't bother me. And I read the book, and the book was good too. But you know, there were some parts, I have to say, I skimmed through the chapter where he's talking all in detail about the Battle of Waterloo or whatever with Napoleon. It didn't really seem like that to me had a whole lot to do with the rest of the story, and it was probably very relevant at the time that it was written and everybody got it. But you know, it was a good book. I still have it. I bought it. I own it, and I may read it again someday. But you know, I really enjoy the musical. I saw the musical before I read the book. Maybe that has something to do with it. But I really enjoy the musical, and I didn't hate the movie. I thought the movie was pretty decent for what it was. And I like the book too, but I think I like the musical better. So hopefully my opinions are not too unpopular. But if they are, oh well, that's why we have Unpopular Opinions tags. Have a great day. Bye.